Hey guys, how's it going? This is the first episode of Mana and Monsters. I believe that's what you have it listed as. Yes, it is. I couldn't remember. I keep getting Monsters and Mana switched up. So thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna be doing this every other week, and it's a D&D campaign, and we're gonna be doing some stuff that is pre-generated, quote unquote. Some stuff that Wizards of the Coast actually puts out. But then we're going to be writing our own storylines into it too. And what I would like to get to is like to where we can trade off DMs and we can do stories that each one of you guys like make up or something. Maybe that's unrealistic. Maybe that's unrealistic.
You're expecting us to have talent, Zach.
I am. Well, Jesus, if I can do it, Lord knows you guys can probably do it. But yeah. So this is the first episode, and today we're just gonna be making characters. Sorry, I'm moving my pizza off to the side. We're just going to be making characters. But today I have with me none other than some of the fam. We've got Zach Malley.
Hi.
Tim Weber.
Hello.
Trevor Jorgensen.
What's up?
And Trey Sizzle.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh, I've got to mute your... I unmuted your thing. My bad.
Oh, God.
No, it's okay. Now you're not going to be heard twice.
Okay.
So that's the group. That's what we've got going on, and my mic is probably way louder than your guys's, so I'm gonna turn that down just a little
sound
bit.
beautiful.
No BS. So, yeah, we're gonna make characters. Do you guys have any idea what characters you're planning on making?
I believe so.
I have a general idea.
Actually,
Absolutely.
before we get into that, you guys have none of you have ever played D&D, right?
Never.
I have.
I've always wanted to, though.
Okay.
Who's tweeting it out? I'm about to tweet it out.
Tim has played a little bit, not like a lot, but I've definitely dabbled.
I watched Stranger Things. Does that count?
Yes.
Sadly enough, that is not the same thing.
Oh,
No Demogorgons?
Oh, there are definitely Gorgons. There are definitely going to be Gorgons. Don't you guys worry. But it's not the same thing as playing. Trevor, have you ever played it before?
I've never played.
And
ever.
Trey said he is not. And Tim, you said you've played it once?
I've dabbled.
You've dabbled?
Dabbled in the D&D.
Nothing dabbled in the D&D. You play with fire, you're going to get burned. My grandma always used to say that about Dungeons and Dragons.
Me and one of my
because
friends
it's
tried to-
satanic.
Oh, well, you know. Me and one of my friends tried. So I've done D&D with a group before. Like, again, I dabbled a few times. But one of my friends and I tried to do D&D, like, just me and him. And it was interesting having a DM and then just me playing. Like, it was...
Yeah, it's not really a two-person game.
Yeah, it's not.
But I'm sorry, Trey, I interrupted you because I asked what you guys were planning on playing, and you started to talk. So I will let you continue with what you were saying.
I just had to have I have a general idea of what I'm going to play.
Oh, okay, gotcha. What about the rest of you guys?
Somewhat, yeah.
I believe I do.
Okay. I need to turn you down a little bit, Tim, because you're loud as per usual. You changed microphones, didn't you?
I did. I went to my Yeti.
Oh. Now say something?
Hello.
All right, that's much better.
Now, I'm not opposed to changing what I think I'm going to play to. So if I feel like the group needs something different, I'm not opposed to changing. Just so you know.
Same. If it balances the group, I feel like I'm more than willing to
But if
change.
I don't get to play what I want to play, I hate you all.
All right,
That's
so
fine.
Tim, go first then.
Well, I think Tim's going to go last because Tim has
Yes.
some experience.
Yes.
So
Okay.
let's move from the board. I'm not trying to put everyone on blast here, but Trey, you're first, buddy. What do you want to play as?
I'm first?
Yeah, you get to choose who you get to play as first.
The panic.
No, it's not Panic. That's exciting. I want to
Okay.
be a Tiefling Ranger.
Oh, good
Tim's
choice.
immediate reaction.
Ranger's the first character I ever played in D&D. I love Rangers.
Damn it.
So there you go.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Well, if Tim wants to do...
No. You do that. You do that.
Well, my backup was a Dragonborn Ranger.
I had a backup race anyway, so you're good. You're good. I actually think this other race will work better, so you're good.
Okay.
I'm probably going to pick a different class then, because I was looking at Ranger.
You go
Everyone wants to be Aragon.
Yeah, basically.
Yes, Mr. Taters, this is the first one we've done. So a Tiefling Ranger, excellent choice. I like it. I like
Thank you.
Tieflings a lot. I played a Tiefling Warlock for a little while, and they're
I feel like it's fitting for me.
Oh yeah,
know?
totally.
Being an outcast, sort of.
They
know.
totally are too. I don't know if they've added. I haven't kept up with 5th edition all that much because I don't have all the compendiums that they've released after, or all the supplements they've released after. But I'd love
Gotcha.
to. I'd love to play a dark elf ranger, but that's because like one of my favorite characters from a series of like D&D inspired books is a dark elf. But Trevor, what are you thinking about playing?
I am going to be playing a Dark Elf Warlock.
A dark elf warlock. Are dark elves actually in the book?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Oh, they are. Are they like? Have they fleshed them out at all?
They got a pretty decent little story.
Okay. They're just in there as like a little subclass though, right? Or subrace?
They had him as like a legit thing.
Oh man, I didn't even know. I've been playing this for a couple years now, and I had no fucking clue dark elves were in here.
Or they call him something else. They call him a Drow.
The Drow. They're called Drow.
Drow.
Yeah. There's a really I can't remember the name of the character from the series that I love. But yeah, he's like this. He's a Drow ranger that like he's a good guy because most dark elves are Drow are bad. Like the whole
Gotcha.
society they come from are like it's all about backstabbing and like trying to kill each other because it's like a house based system, and whichever house is like at the top, everyone else is trying to kill and outmaneuver. It's really cool. So a Drow.
Oh, the tweet is out, everyone. Sorry.
Let's say what now?
The tweet is out.
Oh, awesome. Tim.
Or you mean Zach?
I do. I was just hoping you'd be like, "Oh, is it my turn?" And then I was gonna be like, "No, it's not." Hey, Tim, that's pretty much how the rest of this is gonna go. So go
That's
ahead.
true. I know.
Zach Malley, what are you gonna be playing?
I was looking at half elf.
Nice.
And since Trey said ranger, I might do paladin. Paladin.
So
I
super
think-
tank.
Well, my idea of the ranger is probably going to be different from what everyone else is thinking.
It doesn't have to be like you guys don't have to be like it's not World of Warcraft where it's like I'm the tank and I'm the healer and I'm we're gonna have potions and then like
Right.
certain classes have some heals. Like clerics are really nice because they've got heals. Bards can even heal a little bit. Paladins, I believe, have a heal.
Yeah, I see some. No, it's fine. I'll be a paladin. That was like my second anyway.
Because
like, class.
I'm leaning towards the whole like beast mastery sort of deal. That's my go-to for like anything.
That's pretty
fancy.
neat, actually. I'd like to see
freaking love
that. I have never played with somebody who wanted to do that, so that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, the Beast Mastery is really neat. I did not play Beast Mastery, but it's still really cool. I'm gonna refresh the screen real quick. And
As I say, your camera's frozen.
Yeah. All you guys are frozen for me, except for Tim. And I'm probably gonna have to rearrange everyone quick. Point, point, point.
Maybe.
I do. I have to move literally everything.
That's okay. We have to iron out the issues. But we'll
This
get
is
there.
why you pick your character first. Everybody wants to be the ranger. That was awesome. He's not wrong,
I'm actually dropping frames really hard. Dude, I don't know what happened, but everything got moved over.
That's weird. Zach, I want to ask you a question. If my
That's what
ultimate goal
happened.
was to be a dual wielder of weapons, because I was going to be a wizard, but I think we have enough range to go around. If my ultimate idea was to be a dual wielding person, first of all, is that in this set?
Yeah, you can dual wield. You can dual wield
Okay.
with pretty much everything. There are
I'm trying
certain
to think-
classes that get the bonuses from dual wield.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. What do you think would be better, a fighter or a barbarian?
That just depends, man. That
'Cause I'm
entirely
thinking maybe a
depends on what you
fighter
want to do.
Because they can use all armor, shields, simple, and material weapons. Which I'm assuming that just means I can use all weapons, right? That's
Yeah.
the idea of it. So that's what. Okay, I got an idea.
Let's see. Sorry, I have not figured out the perfect way to stream this. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine.
And then eventually, one of you guys is gonna have to stream it because I'm the DM, and I'm gonna be able to see things that you guys shouldn't be able to see, that no one should be able to see.
I mean, I'm not watching the stream.
No, but even then, like, I feel like it's more exciting because there's like fog of war and stuff. So when you're looking through a dungeon and you happen upon something.
Oh, if like somebody that, so even the crowd doesn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, I've got to kill stream real quick because I'm dropping frames like hardcore. I've got to change one setting. I think I know what it is.
Your bitrate's pretty high.
My bitrate's very high, so give me 1 second. Trevor, can you refresh your camera? I'm sorry, dude. Like, for some reason, everyone's camera just keeps freezing. Next time, I think we're going to do Skype. I know that no one wants to do Skype, but the best of everyone says that Skype is the best.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to re-download Skype. I haven't used that in a couple of years.
All that crap.
Trey, you said you're gonna do Beast Mastery.
Yeah, like I'm gonna do like a bow and arrow kind of ranger kind of guy.
Okay. Because I was looking at whatever, like dual wielding. Like I don't know if that's like a melee, not like a ranged.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care, man. I'm sticking to what I got. So
You can do range stuff and you can do melee. Or yeah. So like you can play a ranger that is that real quick. And now we should be good. I changed the bandwidth, so now I should be getting max bandwidth for the video chat. So now we should be good. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So like I played a ranger at a time. Hey, what's up, no one important? That could use ranged attacks, but like he was really proficient in melee, is where he like shined. So yeah. It's just like characters have parameters they kind of have to fit into, but you can kind of still do just about anything with them.
I'm good with Paladin. I think yeah.
All right, so let's make characters, I guess.
Awesome.
Wait, what was Trevor and Tim?
Oh, Tim, did you decide what you were?
I am going to be a Dragonborn fighter.
Nice, a Dragonborn fighter. Okay. So we've got Zach Malley, what was it again? Sorry, refresh my memory.
Half elf paladin.
Tim, the Dragonborn fighter. Trevor, the something warlock.
Dark elf.
Dark
elf.
elf.
And then Trey?
Tiefling ranger.
A Tiefling ranger. Nice. All right. Make your characters. I'm like, it's that simple. I'm here for answering questions and stuff. And yeah.
Oh jeez.
So we just type it into the Roll20 thing.
Yeah. So you guys have your character sheet.
Yeah.
Why won't it? Hang on, I'm hitting journal and nothing's popping up for me. Oh, there you go. Got it. Okay.
Can we maybe go step by step together? So
Yeah, absolutely.
I prefer that.
So if we're looking at the book, if we're following that as far as like how step by step goes, guys. And it's been a while since I've played, and I've never DM'd anything in 5th edition. So this is going to be an experience for all of us. But we're just making characters today, so this should be pretty easy. First, we're going to choose a race. Check. We're good. Next, we're going to choose a class. Yeah, so go into your stuff. We'll open right now. We'll open Trevor's character sheet here. And I guess I could do that, but I'm not going to. Oh, I gotta make it pop out. There we go. And yeah, just you're gonna put in your class, your level, your race, leave background, alignment, and experience points unchecked. And then you can make your, if you guys want to, you can throw your character name in now too.
Where's that character name? Yep.
That's the part that's gonna take the longest.
Maybe
Right,
try
dude?
that
It's the
line
worst.
For a while, because I love this.
RE Masters 1989.
Yep, that's my character name. Got it.
Tim's character was just killed.
Yes.
So wait, it's like, where do you put the character name?
Right under
right.
the like where you
The
see
red
class level, race, and all that.
Oh, I see.
It's just to the left there.
Okay, so I have my character name in. I'm just gonna move along with you guys.
I'll come back to that.
You should be Revette. Rovette.
Rovert?
Rovert. Yeah, that one. Rovert.
Robert. Yurt Nospis?
Nesnagorge.
Where are you guys looking at this stuff for names?
On the character sheet.
Oh, well, I was just telling Trevor his name backwards.
Oh.
There are some actually. Okay, Matt.
Yeah,
what are you
I'm
playing again?
googling like name generators.
There's names in the book. What are you again? You went what?
Device. Maybe we'll do like our 100th episode in character garb.
Oh, I will
God.
be in character
I'd
constantly.
cosplay my character.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
cool enough.
That Tiefling. Yeah, that would be pretty cool actually.
What are you again, Zach? What race?
Half elf.
So some of the names they give in the book for a half elf, if you wanted to use them.
I mean, I have some listed. I don't.
Half elves use either human or elven naming. Well, too bad. You got to use your name.
I'm not using human names.
My name's
Well, we can
Zach.
go. We can come back to the names. We can come back to the names.
Okay.
Let's see. Choose
Have to
race. Choose
open up World
class.
of Warcraft.
Oh, you're gonna use a World of Warcraft name?
Yeah.
All right. Now here comes the difficult part. Determining ability scores is step 3. So first of all, you need to know what bonus. I guess let's start at the beginning. We're doing the buy-in point system.
Correct.
So that means we are going to be using, it's a 27 points is what we start out with. And then each point that we want to buy, it costs, or like your ability score that you want costs a number of those points. I like this system because it feels more balanced. The role system can sometimes create super powerful characters or super weak characters. And I don't like that. I like my characters to start out balanced, you know?
Cool.
Let's see. So, if anyone has any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. But if you look at your handbooks and stuff, generally speaking, your classes will tell you what your primary stat's going to be, what you should put in there.
I get 2 extra points in strength. So if I were to put my strength at 10, if I was using the buy-in points to get my strength to 10, I would technically be at 12 because I'd go 10 plus 2 because of my character.
Yeah.
My class.
So that's what you're going to be doing. It's going to be, you figure out your actual ability points. Then you're going to add any points that you gain from your race and any points you might gain from your class, which I don't think anyone gains any points from. But,
I could technically put this at 15.
yeah, that's the gist of it. And then you're going to put those into, like, if you look on the left side of the character sheet, you're going to see strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Those are the, when you do that, you're going to go in there and you're going to adjust the number in the small, like, bubble at the bottom of it. And then once you do that, wait, why did that not work? Oh, because I'm fucking with Trevor's sheet.
So
You're gonna hit enter, and then
So
it'll show you the number above will be your bonus.
So we have 27 total points to spend.
Yeah, but each point is like, so I don't know if you have. Do you have the table in front of you?
I'm
Which
looking at
table?
that PDF.
Okay. So yeah, you have 27 points to spend. So you can do a couple things. You can do balance. You can do like 3 high numbers, like 15, 15, 15, and 8, 8, 8. Yeah, there's a number of things you can do though.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess I'm trying to figure this part out. So if I want, so if I want to put my strength in that little bubble, the tiny little bubble, at 15,
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be 15. As far as cost goes, it's going to cost me 5 points to put to 13. Plus, my character gets 2 extra automatically, so I can put 15 in there, but only use 5 cost points. I'm making sure I'm doing this right.
No, for 15 it costs 9.
It costs 9, right? But my character, I get 2 bonus points in strength.
Oh yeah, so you put the 13 in, you spend 5 points, and then you get the +2, and you get 15. Yeah, that's acceptable.
I just wanted to make sure I'm doing it right.
Or you could put put 9, and then get the +2,
be
and
17.
you would have a bonus of
Three.
+3, which is pretty legit, dude. It's pretty legit in my opinion. 15's a very average. It's not average. It's pretty high actually, but
Oh man.
especially for new
I get
players.
The bonus. I get it. Okay, I get how this is working out. Thank you. 5.
Okay, so where do we put in the number? The top or the bubble?
Bubble.
The bubble, in the bubble, and
So,
then the top will be the
delete.
bonus you get.
So say
Oh,
for
okay.
example, one of us is kind of lost, and hypothetically speaking, doesn't
Of course,
really know,
hypothetically, of course.
where these 27 points are coming from, and where these 15s and 9s are being pulled from.
Okay, absolutely.
Where would that person go?
So, Trevor, if this person were in this scenario, the 27 points is a number generated by the good people at Wizards of the Coast.
Okay.
It has no significant value whatsoever in anything. You're gonna look at the bottom of page 13 in the player's handbook, in the bottom left, and you're gonna see a little table that says ability score point cost.
Yep.
And on the left is the score, and on the right is how much it costs. So you're gonna take the cost from the 27. You follow me? So like if you want, because you're playing a warlock, so you want a charisma and wisdom, right?
Right.
So if you want to do like 15 points in charisma, you're gonna pay. So you're gonna take the 27. You're gonna do -9, which leaves you with 18, right?
Right.
And then you're gonna put a 15 in your charisma.
Okay.
So like right now, I'm looking at your page right now, and you've done that correctly. So you have 15 in wisdom, a 15 in charisma. So that leaves you. That's 18. So that leaves you with 18 minus 27, 9 points. That leaves you with 9 points to spend.
Now, if I take a look on the left side of that page, being a dark elf, I get +1 to charisma.
Yes.
Correct.
So we're gonna get That is also something to take into. Usually, I do because you guys are new. I was just gonna do ability scores and then get your bonuses. But while you're doing your ability scores, it's good to take into mind your bonuses because like instead of you get a what is it a +1 in charisma?
Yeah.
So instead of taking 15, instead taking a 14 and spending 2 less points in charisma, and then you get a +1 in charisma, and so you're at 15 anyway. You know what I mean?
Oh, cool. Okay, so I just have more points to spend.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could go hard, keep the 15, you get the +1 in charisma, and now you have a 16 in there, and you get a +3 modifier to charisma. Yeah.
I like that.
Math!
I like that better.
Woo! The power of maths.
So never mind. I'll just go back to 9. So I've got 9 points to spend.
Why is my camera like flipped? Oh, because I'm an idiot.
Why would I need to put like as a warlock? Why would I need to put points into strength?
You wouldn't.
Like
you really don't have
just
to.
Like I would forever like never put anything in there.
What?
Pretty much,
what
yeah.
What does Constitution do for me?
Constitution is Constitution is your like your what's the word I'm looking for? Constitution affects your health. Okay. Constitution affects certain saving throws. Constitution affects like if you drink poison. Fun fact.
Do I drink this poison or not?
No, but like it can help you survive. Fun fact: if you're a dwarf, you have an iron belly and you can survive poison.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
I should probably know that before.
The
I drink
DM's
more.
already trying to screw us over.
You're all like, I'm gonna go with the dwarf. In the first room you guys go into, there's just a pile of poison. And I'm like, oh, if
And
you
my
drink it, you get a
axe.
bonus. Anyway, enough of that. Yeah. We need to
I think I'm good.
I still have 6 points to use, so I'm using my calculator to make sure I do all my points right. And
I have
Calculators.
no idea what I'm doing.
I have 6 points. I could totally make my guy just a boss strength character.
But
Oh,
know
shit.
that like there are things that like if you're super strong, Tim, but you're stupid, but like you have a
Right.
low intelligence, because
So-
those stats represent your real life, your fantasy role playing characters, like actual
Right.
like what it can do. So like
right.
Trevor
everything
might
that-
be able to
that is
notice,
fair.
or Trevor or someone smart might be able to notice something that you don't because you're stupid. Perception
Okay.
is what is perception based off of? I don't remember. Wisdom. Passive wisdom is perception. Okay.
So we look at our race and our class to see if there's modifiers. So like this says ability score increase.
Yep.
So half elf, I get +2 charisma, and it says and 2 other ability scores of your choice get increased by 1.
Yep.
So charisma I get +2, and then I can choose 2 things for.
Yes.
Well, I entered all my stuff, but like the top number already like auto adjusted, so it's a 1 in all of them.
But did you add the one yet?
No, I didn't. I just like I don't know if I.
Oh, hang on. Back up. Have you added your race stuff yet? Your race.
I added race into the top line.
And what is? Hang on. I'm gonna pull up your sheet just to
pull
check.
up my thing because
What's your character's name?
Alros.
Okay.
I
Take a-
looked it up.
Look.
I liked it.
So that is correct though. Those are all +1s. 14 and 15 are +2s.
Okay, so if I'm by half elf my charisma, that would be a +3 then.
No, the
And charisma.
+2 you get goes to your charisma score.
So it would be 14, not 12.
Yes.
Okay.
But then that would raise your bonus score to +2. So go in there and adjust that.
Oh, okay. Yay.
Yeah, those don't go towards your bonuses. They are bonuses, but they're bonuses to the stat, not the bonus.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I can choose 2 other abilities, and the bottom number goes up by 1.
That is correct. Yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna do intelligence because I'm gonna be smart.
Hey, what's up? No one important. Waffle Hats and Goma. How you guys doing tonight? We are doing our first character creation. Oh, my throat. I'm still getting over my cold, guys. Sorry. And my throat's still itchy. Yeah, we are. For those in chat that are just now getting here, I could because I can't remember everyone's class. You guys want to go in order and say what your class is, Trevor?
I am a dark elf warlock.
A Drow Warlock.
Drow, sorry.
Excuse me, that is a Drow that you're playing, sir? Trey, you're a Tiefling Ranger?
Tiefling Ranger, yes sir.
That's right. Tieflings are like these demon peoples. Ari Master is going to be
Dragonborn fighter.
no, what color Dragonborn are you gonna be?
Probably blue. Is that a thing?
So
Ice.
I would assume
ice.
light- or ice, yeah, ice.
I believe is what they do. And then Zach Malley, what are you gonna play?
Half elf paladin.
A half elf paladin. So he's gonna be taking a lot of damage. Tim and him are gonna be our damage absorbers. No Gomo, no one's gonna be a bard yet. Eventually,
I do not want to sing.
because we're totally role playing, and if anyone's a bard,
Yeah.
they have to sing.
Totally.
I'm sorry about the camera situation, stream. We are gonna be getting a better way to do this. I haven't had problems with it all day. It's just once we started streaming that I started having problems with the camera. So that shouldn't be an issue. next stream. So I do apologize for that, guys. We're still trying this out. We're still figuring some things out. We've been working off and on all day on it. So there you go. What am I looking for right now? I was looking for something. Did someone have a question? Am I looking up an answer to a question?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Awesome. Oh, what are we? What's have you picked out your score point, your ability scores yet?
No, because I don't know what my passives are.
Ah,
As a tiefling, you get a 1 intelligence and 2 in charisma, I believe.
1 intelligence and 2 in charisma. And then you're a ranger, right? I'm actually on the ranger page right now.
So +1 intelligence and plus what?
2 in charisma.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure my
This ranger. And then you said you're a Beastmaster Ranger, yes?
I would like to align myself with that. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And Beastmasters, I believe.
7 plus.
I don't think they get anything crazy until like 3rd level. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with the archetypes, you don't actually get anything from the archetypes until 3rd level.
Okay.
You do have the ability to spellcast, and your ability for spellcasting is based on your wisdom. Now, your spells aren't crazy. I will tell you that.
That's fine.
But shoot. I know in the back of the book there's a spell section that has a bunch of stuff. But yeah, for the ranger you don't get anything special. It's just the tiefling. That you get stuff from. Your race, that is.
I believe I'm good on my stats, and you can double check me if you want to do my math. But I believe all of that adds up to. I just double checked it. It does add up to 27 on my end. But if you want to double check, you can. If you count my 2 bonus points in strength and my 1 bonus point in charisma.
Listen to Tim. He just made up bonus points.
I do. That's what I do.
I'm trying to see how many spells you get right off the bat. Oh, here it is. Level 1 you have no known spells. Level 2 you start getting spells.
Cool.
And they're both level 1 spells, and I've got a list here. I'll when I come over Thursday, I'll bring this book, and I can show you where shit is.
I appreciate it, man.
Man, not a problem. I've got an extra one just hanging out. Wallputs, the overlay says everyone's an elf warlock. That's bullshit. No, it doesn't. Oh shit, it does. It does. Trevor's just like, if I'm gonna be an elf warlock, everybody's an elf warlock. Well, when we did the overlay, we didn't know what everyone was playing, and so to be announced on those. Maybe I should go in there and make a text file and write to be announced.
I'm trying to figure this out because, like, I'm reading up on my fighting class, right?
Yeah.
I'm reading it because I've never done a fighter, but I want to be different, and this sounds fun. And there's fighting styles I get, and one of them is 2-weapon fighting, which is great. That's what I wanted to do, right? But it says you adopt a particular style of fighting as your specialty. Choose one of the following options. You can't take a fighting style option more than once, even if you later get to choose again. So, if I choose 2-weapon fight, do I choose that now, or is that like, do I get a specialty later? Is that a later on?
So if you look, I'm trying to find the fighter section. Can you tell me what page that's on? Never mind, I found it.
70.
If you look on page 71 at the top, there's a box. There's a table. At first level, it tells you what you get. You get a proficiency bonus of +2, or that's what your proficiency bonus is, I should say.
Okay.
And then you get a fighting style in second wind.
Oh, so I get that automatic. So I get to be a 2-weapon fighting automatically because that's a fighting style.
Yeah, and proficiency bonus means the skills that you use. That's what the proficiency bonus. That's what your proficiency bonus is in those skills.
Okay, I like this.
So like whatever skills you took, that's what you get a +2 in those skills. But then if you look down here, so fighting styles at level 1, and then if you look down a couple levels here, well, Jesus, where is it? Is there not another fighting style?
Fighting style?
Yeah, I'm a 13-year-old boy. Martial archetype feature? Is that?
I mean, I'm okay with it because all I care about is fighting, so I'm not going to complain about it.
I thought like you would unlock you would be able to unlock more fighting styles, but that might be it. Oh, you know what?
that a barbarian thing?
No, in under martial archetype, depending on which martial archetype you take, you can be a champion, a battle master, or a eldritch knight, which is kind of like a mage, like a fighting mage, a war mage.
Kind of badass.
Under those, I think you get more. When you hit certain levels, you get stuff from there, and I think some of them are fighting styles. So that being said, you don't have to look into that now because you don't even get to pick
Until third.
an archetype until 3rd level, and that's the same for all the classes.
Okay.
D5 says, if you'll reference page 71, ellipses, just had a flashback into my high school days. yeah, it's a little bit like that, yeah. All right, awesome. Next questions.
So once we're done with the scores and the modifiers, what do we do next?
Let's make sure everyone's done with their scores and modifiers. How's everyone doing?
I don't know what to begin with.
Okay, absolutely.
Like, I legit I've never played this at all, and I don't mind understanding.
Let me pull up. Are you Dante?
And I have
Dante.
severe dyscalculia, so.
Are you Lazila or
Yeah,
Lazil?
I am Lazil the Reverend.
Ooh, damn.
The Reverend.
The Reverend.
Oh, I thought it was like a Reverend, like
the Reverend. Oh, he's a priest.
No, Reverend, like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay, Trey. So do you have a piece of paper?
I do.
And I'll actually break out my pen and paper here too a little bit. Where's my fucking pen? Give me a second. Let me grab a pen. I think I've got one sitting up here. Where is it? Pen.
Here, you can borrow mine.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I can grab a pen. My wife keeps taking my pens, putting them on her desk. All right, so you have 27 points. So write down the 27 there.
Okay, 27.
You have 27 points. Do you see the table that has the point buy-in? On the here, I can switch that over. What you're looking for, I believe. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. It's at the top of page 8 on the top right.
Cam, are you rolling?
I'm just testing like my stats and
He's
stuff.
testing the rules to see if they still work.
Yeah.
So
I
you have.
pulled up again.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sorry, you said page 8?
Yeah, page 8 at the top right. You'll see a table right under the words "Describe your character." They have not laid this out very well because that is not where that goes.
Describe your character, page 8. Okay.
Do you see the table on the right that it says ability score point cost?
Yes.
Okay, so using those 27 points, on the left are the ability scores, and on the right is how much they cost in order to do that. So, you have, how many is it? You have, let's see. Oh, I think oh no, that doesn't matter because we're not using that screen. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different abilities. So you have to use your 27 points to fill those ability stats. And you are a ranger tiefling. So the things you're gonna want to do, yeah, I don't even know what a beastmaster like.
I have it pulled up.
Do you? Okay. I know you want dexterity. Dexterity is gonna be a thing.
Dexterity, and it looks like wisdom and charisma are going to be my top 3.
Yeah, it doesn't help to have like if you get into melee. I think your melee weapons use dexterity because you use like lighter style weapons, and so they use dexterity rolls if I remember correctly, or at least you should buy weapons that do use dexterity rolls.
Right. So you said 8 is like you're an idiot with them.
Yeah, 8 means you get 0. Like when you roll, so like if you have an 8 in strength and you roll a d20 and let's say you get a 6 or like a 10 maybe, you get 0 modifier to that. You don't get a plus anything. But if you have let's see, if you have a 16 in that, then you get a +3 modifier. So like if you roll 10, now it's a 13.
Right on.
So it can be a real make or break on stuff too.
Ooh,
So-
okay, so I got to think about this.
Now,
Yeah.
let's see. As a ranger, You gain the following class features. Blah 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 blah. I'm trying to see quick build. You can make a ranger quickly by following these suggestions. First, make dexterity your highest ability score, followed by wisdom. Some rangers who focus on 2-weapon fighting make strength higher than dexterity. So, and this is from the book. Not that you
Wait.
care.
So how do I get my? How do I
So-
use this thing to increase my points?
One. Okay, so are you looking at the sheet, the little character sheet, your character sheet?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
like let's start with strength, right? We'll start from the top. You
Uh-huh.
see the little bubble underneath it, not the little bubble, the tiny
Right.
little bubble at the bottom, right? So
Right.
strength, how much strength do you think you want? Like how many points of strength do you want?
I want
All of it.
a score of at least 10.
So if you want 10, 10 I believe costs 2 points.
2 points. So you subtract the
So-
2 from the 27 that you have.
So then you'll have 25 points left, and then you can put 10 in that slot.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Now,
sorry
keep
if
in
I'm not
mind-
explaining this well. I suck at explaining this stuff.
No,
I
you're
will
good.
admit it.
Keep in mind, as a tiefling, you're a ranger.
Yes.
A tiefling doesn't get any bonuses in like dex or anything, which is fine. You don't need.
But
those
you do get it
bonuses.
in karma.
You
or
get,
not.
get
you
it in charisma and intelligence.
which is what will well. I'm assuming your beastly stuff, right? So
Yes.
now, if you go to charisma, so let's do charisma because charisma will kind of be important since it has a stat bonus. So your charisma, what do you want your charisma to be?
I want my charisma to at least be. It's like my like third best thing.
Charisma,
Hang
okay,
on. More like my fourth.
because charisma is you get plus 2 points in charisma, right? As a tiefling, I think you get plus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so your charisma, how this would work. So if you want your charisma to be, let's say you want it to be a 14, okay? Let's say you just want it to be a 14.
Yes.
You, instead of having to spend 7 points, because that's
Spend
what a
5.
14 you'd spend 12, you'd spend 4 because you only need it to be a 12, then you get plus 2 added to that because of your
Oh, okay.
plus
I
2
see.
charisma. Now, to kind of get you an idea of how this affects it, at that top right corner of that page, I don't know if you're looking at the page or not.
Yep.
You see how like, okay, so if you have it as a 14, 14 to 15 gets you a plus 2, right? So you get a plus 2 multiplier when you roll. So if you roll a d10 and you get an 8, well, you get a 10 because you have a plus 2 bonus
Okay.
on that. So with that being said and that being known, if you were to make it let's say you make your guy a 10, your charisma a 10 instead of a 12, well, you'll automatically go to a 12, which gets you an automatic plus 1 modifier versus the other thing. I
Okay.
probably just made it worse. So
No, this is like a lot of numbers, and
I can help you through this part. I have no problem helping you through this part. If you tell me what you want, I can try to help you.
It sounds like a lot. It sounds like a lot, dude. Like once we get going, you'll be like, oh, okay, this all makes sense. Like
Okay, just
it's
like-
overwhelming at the beginning.
Tim, put your phone on silent.
You
Please.
put your phone on silent.
It is on silent all the
You're a
time.
liar. Okay, what's your best stat? What's the stat you want the most? in?
dexterity.
So dex. What do you want your dex at?
I want it to be at a score of 14. So I
14.
would spend the 7.
So and you already spent
So
you
now-
already spent 2, right? So you'll have 18 points left, and then you will put 14 in the dexterity bubble, and that will give you a plus 2 modifier for that roll, for any dexterity rolls.
Where'd my thing go? Fuck, my character sheet. Sorry, language. So dexterity, I have 14 now. Okay.
So what's your second thing? What thing do you want the second best?
My let's say my wisdom.
Okay, so what do you want in your wisdom?
13.
So 13.
No, I'll say 11.
So 11. Okay, so 11 gets you. It will take 3. Now here would be my thought process behind this. So 11, if you look at if you look at the top right page, doesn't give you a modifier at all. As where if you give it a 12, which is only 1 more point that it costs, you will get a plus 1 modifier to any roll that you make.
Okay.
Now that's just a thought. You don't have to do that. I'm just, I'm
No,
trying
I
to
want to
make
do
you.
it. I want to keep it at that 3.
So keep it at 3. Okay, so then that goes so that you're making 11. So then you have 15 points still to spend.
Oh, good, Tim. Thank you for stepping in and helping because I
No problem.
am not doing
You guys
well.
geared up
Sorry.
and ready to go, but I gotta learn this.
No,
Chunk.
you're good. So then,
And then my next one, I want to be my strength.
your strength. Okay, so how many do you want in your strength?
Let's go with 12 for that.
So 12 strength. So minus 4 points. So put strength that in there, and then you have 11 points still to spend.
Okay, 12. Boom. Oh, there we go. And now I want to do my
think I
charisma.
Charisma. Okay.
I think I want that to be at. I'll do 12.
12 for that. So minus 4. Okay, so put 12 there. You have 7 points still to spend.
Ouch. Hang on.
That was a decent charisma.
Okay, and then I said I have 7 points left. And what
You
do I
still
have
have
left to
7.
do? So my
I don't know.
Constitution?
Is that what you have?
Yeah, that's what I have left.
Okay, then that's yeah.
My intelligence, I'll take it to 12.
So 12. So then you have
Okay.
3 points left. Or wait, 12. Yeah, 3 points left. So then you can give your Constitution 11. Then you're
11.
good.
Okay.
There you go.
A small piece of advice.
Yes.
Swap those.
Swap them?
Yeah. Because Constitution is going to give you more health points. If you have a bonus in it. It's only 1 health point, but 1 health point is 1 health point.
But I don't want to be stupid.
Oh, there's that too. That's fine then. No, you know what? Play the way you should play. Or play the way you want to play, rather.
Okay, this is the way I want to play then.
Because that is the way you should play, is the way you want to play. I'm sorry, dude.
This is what I want to play. I don't want to be dumb. I don't care if I'm a little weak at the beginning.
Right.
It's fine. It's what level 1 is.
That's what level 1 is.
Guys,
Okay.
Warlocks have a spell called Friends.
Is it friends or fiends?
It's Friends.
Okay. You're like,
mean,
oh, it's fiends. I was way off.
I mean, what's the
Trevor,
difference? Am I right?
Zach, are you guys doing okay?
I mean, I have all my numbers.
Okay, awesome.
Spent all my points.
I'm not gonna double check you guys just because you're intelligent human beings. So next,
Maybe like 5 extra points.
yeah.
What? No, I don't want to cheat.
Next is
Cheater.
let's see, determine ability scores. Let's do your hit points real quick.
Okay.
Your hit points. Everyone has a different point value, I think, based on your class. Rangers are, I believe it's 10 plus your charisma modifier. Let me just double check that.
Is there a page I can go to figure this out?
It's on your character. It's on your character's
Level 10 plus
page.
the Constitution multiplier. Okay.
Let's see. No one's a barbarian, are
What's
they?
your Constitution modifier?
Please,
So,
sir. Did I miss?
I'm at 12. Wow, I suck as a fighter.
You suck as a fighter. Trevor, yours is, because I found yours. An 8 plus your Constitution modifier.
8 plus.
0
Like
is
I
0. No, I'm just kidding. What?
So what am I doing?
So we'll look at your Constitution. Look at your character.
Yeah,
sheet.
what's your Constitution modifier? That
0.
your hit points are 8 plus that.
Oh,
And
so I
so-
have 8 hit points.
So you have 8
Yep.
hit points.
And so there's a middle box towards the middle top in the center of everything that says current hit points. You know, pop your cursor in there, and there you go.
okay.
That's my maximum, correct?
That is your maximum, yes.
So basically, if a fly lands on you, you will die.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not exactly. Let me know when everyone has their
Okay.
hit points.
So
Okay.
since my Constitution it has a modifier of 1,
Yeah.
add that to 10 to 1 is 11, right? So
So
I
you
have a
have
health
11.
pool
Yep.
of 11. Right on. Okay.
Melee or Mally, what is yours? How many hit points do you have? I only have 12.
Paladin says 10 plus Constitution multiply or modifier.
You mean
So-
Elros?
Yeah. So that you said that's the top number, the modifier.
Yep, that's the one in the box. Yep.
I have 11.
You have 11.
The
Okay.
tankiest one.
And then like if you take, yeah, don't worry. Armor class, hit points are important, but armor class is also very important. Wait, what did you put your points into? Zach M.
I have 12 strength, 14 dexterity, 12 constitution, 14 intelligence, 13 wisdom, and 14 charisma.
Okay, so you're pretty rounded then.
Yeah, I tried to just make it even.
Gotcha.
Ooh, I'm gonna cast a giant insect spell on Tim. Maybe I'll learn how to cast lava.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good for Tim. You should have been a druid for that. All right, so we got hit scores, we got points.
Magic mouth.
Magic mouth is a spell.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you guys are all just discovering this stuff right now. Are you Valor, Mace, Tim, Trevor?
Who?
That's Trevor.
Valor?
Valor. Yeah.
I like your thing. I like your style,
Oh.
kid.
Oh, thank you.
I like your point spread too. Like Trevor went super hard, man. Like
Yeah.
his charisma, wisdom, intelligence are all like really high. Well, his intelligence and wisdom are 15 and his charisma 16. But then you've got zeros for your other scores, so that's okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all right. You're gonna be in the back of the party, just throwing
Exactly.
fireballs and shit.
That's the plan.
So then we've
And
got
a stray arrow takes him out.
you guys need to pick your proficiency bonuses.
Where's-
Each class has a certain. Your class will tell you what proficiency bonus you get, or how many you get. Proficiencies are right next. They're just to the right of intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. There's a long list. And to the right of those, they tell you what stat is required on those. So that being said, I'm trying to find the fucking. Excuse my language. Druid. I'm trying to find. Do they alphabetize these? Or these are not alphabetized? Are they? Wizard, Warlock. Oh well, maybe they are. Maybe they are. So Trevor gets proficient. Trevor's saving throws are wisdom and charisma,
Okay.
and which you've got checked above proficiencies. And then where does it say what proficiencies you get? Oh, skills. Choose 2 skills from Arcana, Deception, History, Intimidation, Investigation, Nature, or Religion.
So
you get to choose
deception and intimidation.
Okay. So that means that Trevor gets a +2 when he has to roll those rolls. Next is no one's a sorcerer. No one's a rogue. Ranger, here we go. Ranger, you get to pick 3 skills from athletics, insight, animal handling rather. Animal handling. your hand just like turns into a wolf.
Here's a button.
Tim, can you shake your head? Okay, your cam is working. Sorry, I got distracted. Sorry, animal handling. Jesus Christ, I did it again. Athletics, insight, investigation, nature, perception, stealth, and survival.
Is there a thing in this book that tells us what each of those do? Like, is there like a little section in this book?
Yeah. If you look at the index, I imagine there's a section that says skills, and you're gonna look at that, and it's gonna tell you. So here's the gist of it.
Okay, so I need to go to
Trey, if you're gonna
proficiency?
be a Beastmaster,
Beastmaster?
I would imagine animal handling is gonna be a big one.
That's what I think too.
Dude, all these are really good. Is the problem? Like athletics is great. Investigation and perception, also really good.
Hang on, I'm trying to find it in this book, the little PDF thing. See if it's actually in here.
Yeah, let me look to see
can
if
read
I
through
can find it myself.
See, I can't find it anywhere.
There's an index here. No one. So this game is entirely played upon like pen and paper and using your imagination. Right now we're just making our characters, and the characters consist of, and actually I will switch cameras here real quick, and I'll show you what a character sheet looks like. So this is not minding the thing in the background. This is a character sheet that you're looking at right here. This is Trevor's character sheet. He's a warlock. He's a dark elf. This is his name. And everything you do in the game is based around these numbers right here. And you have to, like, you know, for combat, depending on what kind of weapons you're using, they use different ability rolls. And you have spells and stuff, like, what's your name? Trevor will eventually have some spells to go along. Which actually, Trevor, you are going to pick spells tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. There's a
spellbook's pretty big. You know you can't learn all those spells, right?
What's that?
You know you can't learn all the spells, right?
Correct. They have prerequisites.
Yes. Well, and then some spells, like, you can only learned by certain classes.
Right.
Okay, cool. I did not know that the first time I played. But everything is based on the imagination, and all this stuff right here is what you use to decide how you succeed or don't succeed at doing things. Like, you can try to jump a chasm, but you're gonna have to roll a dice, and you're gonna have to beat a certain number that me, the game master, the dungeon master, comes up with randomly. Sorry, no one important. I know, like, this is honestly the character creation is gonna be the most boring part.
Driving me crazy.
Sorry, what's up?
Say, like, this is a lot for me, but it's like fun because I'm like slowly starting to learn it. And I wish I would have played this when I was a kid, but it's alright.
It's okay. Like, once you trust me, man. Like, once you done, it would be easier if we were all sitting around a table together, and like I could show you, like, with my hands, and like be like, oh, look right here and at this thing. Ooh, perception's a big one too, Trey, because like you'll be able to notice traps and things if you have a high perception. Don't go survival. Don't do survival.
No, I'm thinking I'm gonna do animal handling. For
Yeah.
Sure. So let's click on this.
Some of these spells are hilarious.
Oh, you guys don't want to see that page? Let's go back to that screen. There we go.
Oh wait, I think I'm looking at the wrong like game.
I don't know if they have a skill list on there. Let me see if in my book if I can find skills.
Animal handling. I'm going to do stealth. And then you said perception's a good one?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna
Perception's like the one that is always a good choice, pretty much.
Okay, those are gonna be my 3 then.
Okay. Proficiency 173.
Poison spray.
That one's actually really fun. And like things have a radius and stuff too. Like we'll actually get down to the nitty gritty. Like so where it says like your movement is
area of effects, right?
Huh?
They have different area of effects.
Yeah,
right?
and you can hit your friends. Which I suspect at some point will happen, hopefully.
Look out, Tim.
Why is everybody picking on me?
Let's see. I'm looking up ability check contest skill.
So we're in 5E, right? 5th edition?
5th edition.
Yep.
Wait, so
Sure, I'm getting all the
we're doing proficiencies. Like, what? How do I do this on the character sheet? Like, what do I?
Oh, so proficiency. You on the character sheet, you'll see the skills section, the skills box,
Yes.
which is you will.
I'm gonna link something to you guys just so you have it. So
Yeah.
you can look if you don't know about skills. This is a pretty good little place to look at these.
You can you click in the check boxes. For those
Okay,
are those are
so-
what you're picking skills in.
This pop-out window from Roll20 says for paladin starting proficiencies, it just gives me armor, weapons, tools, and skills. And skills it says choose 2 from.
Yeah, I've got the list for you here, dude. Let me find it real quick. Because there's a list. You can't choose
Well, it
from
says-
anything on that. You have to choose from a
It says
select.
choose 2 from athletics, insight, intimidation, medicine, persuasion, and religion.
Oh, well, there you go. So you
I
choose 2 from
linked-
those.
If you go to FamText, which is I believe just us, I linked a like a little form that kind of gives you an insight of what those skills are good at.
It's also in the book on page 1,
Not fine.
starting on 177.
So I just on the character sheet, I just checked 2 from my list.
Yep.
I'm so excited for this right now.
Animal handling. When there is any question whether you can calm down a domesticated animal, keep a mount from getting spooked, or intuit an animal's intentions, the DM might call for a wisdom animal handling check. You also make an animal handling check to control your mount when you attempt to risky maneuver. So apparently you don't actually need it for Beastmaster, but like you can use it, acting or with animals around you, including your
Right.
mounts.
Right.
If
I
you
have a
guys
question
get mounts.
regarding that.
Yep.
So Trey's gonna be like taming beasts and stuff. So
Well, he's
he
gonna
has
get
to-
like a friend. Like he's gonna get a beast
Right, right.
companion that fights
Like a
with
little
him.
monster friend.
So he has to like roll for that, correct? So where like whether it like the tame is successful or not.
I don't think so. I think he just. I'm not sure on that one. I think he just picked something. I've never played that, but I will
So-
look it up real quick.
Let me go over my scenario to see if it even matters then. So say there's like, or maybe it's like a temporary thing. Like Trey, this isn't even like for Trey's companion. Maybe it's like a dragon's in the way and he's just trying to like tame it so we don't have to like get our asses kicked. But what if not that? Okay, cool. Because the only reason I was gonna ask is I can get a spell called Dominate Beast. So I was like, if his like maybe like either of us wouldn't be able to do it alone. If we like combined, we
Right.
would be able to do it.
With our powers combined.
Right, right.
And then you transform into Voltron. You're like,
Yeah,
I'm the
correct.
head. So
I'm
at
the
third
left
level,
foot.
you gain a beast companion that accompanies you on your adventures and is trained to fight alongside you. Choose a beast that is no larger than medium in size and that has a challenge rating of 1/4 or lower. Appendix D presents statistics for the Hawk. Yeah.
You get boned.
Yeah. Add your proficiency bonus to the beast's armor rating. Yeah. So basically, you have to pick something that's medium or lower, and then it has to be a challenge rating of 1/4 or lower. I'm not sure what that means. The challenge rating. That I'm gonna have to look up actually. But so no, he can't tame a dragon to get it out of the way.
You are my dragon now.
and
He's not
he just
donkey.
stomps into the bad guy's base and kills everybody.
The end.
Challenge rating.
The end. Game over.
All right, who has another question?
So we're not doing anything with like as far as checking boxes and saving throws yet, right?
You automatically it tells you what saving throw you get.
Like I have a 5 in strength. And a
Let me
4 in
find Paladin real quick and I'll tell you.
Whoops.
Oh,
I know I'm
and-
getting
Dexterity.
like I have my like dexterity, intelligence, and charisma. I have 2. The rest have 1s, but I don't check any boxes in there, right?
Under saving throws, you will. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you which boxes to check. It's preordained what you have a
See,
proficiency
mine
in.
already chose
Wisdom and charisma for you.
I did mine. Mine did the same.
Wait. Okay, what do I check?
Wisdom and charisma.
And saving throws. Okay, so I have. Okay, so it just added 2 to them.
Yep. Wait, Trevor, yours auto picked for you?
Yep, mine did too.
Yeah. I don't know if it just detected like what was highest or what.
Well, no, it's class based. It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's
I
probably
chose
when I.
fighter. Yeah, I chose
Like,
fighter,
my-
and it automatically did what was in the book for fighter.
Oh.
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 Oh, you can choose. You don't write it. You choose. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It automatically did it for you. That's awesome.
Wait, what? You can choose? It didn't let me choose.
It should automatically be there.
On the
So it's
class
like a little drop down.
screen, if you click it, apparently it just lets you drop down and choose.
Oh.
We're all learning something new, folks.
That's
Wait,
neat.
what?
What was I looking up? Challenge in the appendices.
So
Above your race, where it says class and level, you select that thing, and it lets you drop down what your class is.
I don't see what you guys are talking about.
I just said it.
I know, but
Don't worry about it.
You can't fucking point it out to me.
It's
No.
like on the character sheet.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you at the character sheet, Zach?
Yeah,
I was.
Oh, that one.
Just pull it back up.
Yeah, that's up.
Okay, and then you see on where it says roll 20 on the right side of that, where it says class.
Yeah.
You click on the class, and you can drop down.
Oh, I
and go to
see.
Paladin.
Okay.
There you go.
You said we're not dealing with alignment for now.
We will get into that at the end of this because we're like right now we're just doing stats, and then what I want to do is get into the RP stuff at the end and pick all that stuff.
Cool.
And I want you guys to figure out, which I probably should have thrown this in chat the other day. While we're doing this, I want you guys to think about how you guys know each other. Whether it's just like you guys all found each other at an inn, which is where all great D&D adventures start.
We were all
brothel?
trying to kill Tim, but then we had to come together.
Yeah, that's right. Or I've got a couple ideas we can run through. But like I like run the monsters, but you guys we all create the world together. You know what I mean?
We're doing
Aw.
Call of Strahd, right?
Yeah, we are doing Curse of Strahd. Curse of Strahd.
Curse of Strahd, sorry.
Okay, so what's temporary hit points?
Temporary hit points is like if you take damage basically,
Look at this bucket of popcorn, guys.
or if like someone reduces your
This is filled
damage or
with
your
pumpkin
health,
flavored
your
popcorn.
hit points with
That sounds
a
disgusting.
spell. What's above? What? Wait, what's a bucket of pop? I'm confused.
This
You
is a
said
bucket
pumpkin
of
flavored.
pumpkin flavored.
That sounds
popcorn.
disgusting.
Look at this. Look how delicious this looks.
It smells like garbage.
Oh,
Cool.
Actually, I don't know what temporary hit points is. I think it means like if someone casts a spell on you that reduces your hit points
Oh, okay.
for
Or
like a
buffs
short.
it.
I don't or a buff maybe. I don't know, because like the current hit points is something that like you can always adjust that and you keep the hit point max. But anyway, for your race, you guys can fill in speed. If you don't know what your speed is, I can look it up for you.
Is that just like it? Like if it says feet or whatever? Like
Yeah,
mine
that's
says-
exactly. It's your movement.
Okay, mine says 30 feet.
Okay, so you can fill that in on your page. It's next
Could you
to
look
an
up Sorry.
you're a tiefling, right?
Tiefling? Yes, sir.
I am gonna find that. Your speed is 30.
30. So I would type in 30 to my speed.
most people's 30,
Yeah, most people are 30. I think elves might be like 35 or something.
and then no, they're 25.
Where are you finding this?
It's on your class page.
Trevor,
On-
you're a dark elf.
Yeah.
Trevor, let's see, walking speed. You are 35.
Okay. Is
You're
it?
level-
You said this is on class or race page?
This is race page.
Race. Did I say class? I'm sorry.
It's race.
Oh, wait.
It would be race.
Because I'm on the race page and I don't see that. Not that
So-
I know you already told me what it is, but just for
You're
my
good.
own.
Okay, so if you look at your race page, so are you looking at like where it says?
I'm page 24.
Oh wait, I looked at wood elf. Hang on, that's a good point.
So your
That's really
elfiness,
weird.
the drow are a sub race. So I don't think the drow actually have a speed listed. So if you go back and you look under elf, it will tell you, Jesus Christ, under elf traits, about
Oh,
halfway or
Elf
3/4 of the way down page 23. Base walking speed is 30.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
And then apparently wood elves have 35.
Sick.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's one of their little traits.
But see, now dark elves have superior dark vision. They can
Right.
see up to 120 feet in the dark, but you also have sunlight sensitivity. You have a disadvantage on attack rolls and on wisdom / parentheses perception checks that rely on sight when you, the target of your attack, or whatever you are trying to perceive is in direct sunlight.
Right.
But drow magic is
Daylight,
really
you're
cool.
gonna suck.
No, I'm just gonna cast shadows over myself.
Did you see what your drow weapon training is?
Yeah.
It doesn't apply to you, but
Right.
I mean, you can use those though. If you like, honestly, if you want to take a hand crossbow, that's probably not a bad idea. Which we'll get into that in a bit.
I'm going to conjure my own weapons.
That's right. That's right. Does everyone have their proficiencies? Sorry, what are we doing? Where are we at? We got speed. Everyone did their proficiencies, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Proficiencies is the skills, yes.
Yeah.
The saving throws and the skills. Or you guys
Oh, yeah.
have done their saving throws and the skills.
Yep.
If you guys want to, you don't have to do this right now. But if you look underneath the skills and the abilities, you're gonna see passive wisdom. That's auto-filled for you. Don't worry about it. You see a box that says tool proficiencies and custom skills. To like fill out your character sheet, if you look at your race and your class, you can add any proficiencies you have with tools or any custom skills that your characters might have. You don't have to do that right now. That's just something like you can do in a bit.
So that's where I'd put like that my dark vision or whatever.
I would put that. I would probably put the dark vision under features and traits, which is on the far right hand side in the bottom right hand corner.
Gotcha.
Let's see, what else do we need to do? Let me look back at characters' abilities. Now we need to choose your equipment. So you have a number of gold pieces to spend based on your class, as shown in chapter. Yeah. So if you go to your class, let's see if I can find a ranger.
Thank you.
Just to kind of like, where's a monk? Monks are actually really cool. Dude, I can't find the ranger to save my life.
Ooh, I'm gonna be a black dragon. I changed my mind. I can do acid. Yeah, doing black.
I can do acid.
Might I interest you in a little bit
Tim's
of
gonna be
acid?
high this entire adventure.
This is gonna be great.
Different type of acid. Different type.
Oh, my bad.
Let's see. Your class, it says you have. Well, equipment.
Oh my god. At level 20, I can get a holy nimbus.
Nimbus, say no more.
Well, let me rephrase that, Trey. You can start with a certain set of equipment, or I believe it's chapter 5. Is this chapter? Is our classes chapter 5? Oh, that's chapter 3. Or you can jump to chapter 5, and it will tell you how much. Hang on, let me jump to chapter 5 here. Is this chapter 5? Oh, someone's rolling.
Nope, I didn't mean to do that. That's my bad.
Chapter 5 equipment. Oh, or you can start your wealth by your class. And for those with the book, it's on 143. Trey, you can roll 5d4, so 5 4-sided die, and then multiply it by 10. And that's how many gold you get. So if you want to roll in the chat. Wait, why is my chat being weird?
Wait, it's by class or it's by race?
It's by class. It's on chapter 5. It's on page 143. So if you want to do that, you type in let's see, what was it? What did I say it was? 5d4. So 5d4.
You get 1 gold piece, Trey. That's all
That's not my roll. That's not my roll.
And then times, which I'm assuming is x 10. Oh, you're supposed to, I forgot to type /roll.
That's not right.
So I can roll four 4-sided dice. Right?
5 4-sided dice. Yeah.
5 4-sided dice plus.
And then multiply it by 10.
Okay, so roll that. So 9 multiplied by 10, right?
So 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah. Yeah, so you got 9. So you have 90 gold
Okay.
to spend on different stuff. Everything that you can buy is in chapter 5. You're gonna probably have to step in. I don't know. Do they have a buy list on that PDF that I sent you?
Let me. Oh, all these ranger revised.
Oh my gosh,
Where's my
reading all these
fetish
spells is so
list?
fucking cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Trey, on page 43 in the PDF is where
40.
the equipment. It's chapter 5 begins with the
Okay.
equipment section,
Okay.
and so you have 90 to spend.
Sure.
So write that down somewhere if you will.
Yep.
And if you keep going down, you can see armors. You can see light armors, heavy armors. There's a couple different. Well, hang on a second. Where's the heavy armor for you? Oh, right there. There's an armor list. There's a weapons list, and there's adventuring gear. Always bring rope, first of all. Just don't forget that. But here's the thing: you're gonna want to pay attention to things like dexterity modifiers. So you're gonna want to go with either light armor
Yep.
or medium armor because it's like if you get half plate, obviously you can't because it's 750 gold,
Of course.
but it'd be 15 plus your dexterity modifier with a max of 2. But you'd be if you look at that thing in stealth, you'd be at a disadvantage with that because it's like it makes noise when
Yeah.
you're trying to be stealthy. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
But you also need to pay attention to what you're proficient in if you guys want to buy off the list. So like if you wanted to buy like heavy armor like ring mail, you couldn't do that because you're not proficient in heavy armor. Or at least I don't think rangers are proficient in heavy armor. I can tell you what you're proficient in real quick though. Proficiencies, armor, you light armor, medium armor, and shields. And then you can use simple weapons and martial weapons, and you are not proficient in any tools. So like on your character sheet, under like at the bottom under proficiencies, can you do
proficiencies?
Yeah.
Oh,
At the
tool
very bottom.
proficiencies and custom skills.
Yeah, I'm on Trevor's page right now. But if you hit the plus button, it'll say type. You can click the type and you can change it from language to weapon, armor, or other. And then you can add what the proficiency is that you are proficient in.
Whoops. Ah. Wrong one.
Wait, why is it not? Oh, and then you fill it in there. Okay.
So with me being a fighter, and it
I'm
says I
very
can use
confused.
any, so I should be able to use any like melee weapon I want, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Trevor, I may have added something to your thing, and I don't know how to take it away.
What did you add?
Weapon in language. So I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. Is there a way to delete it? Oh, there you go. I deleted it. Never mind.
Okay.
Because I think I'm gonna do 2 long swords as mine.
Okay,
Wait, what did you
mine-
post in chat about the weapon proficiency, Zach? Wait, who
What?
messaged me?
I didn't do anything. I didn't mean to if I did.
Oh no, it says Zach WGM.
What?
Oh,
Oh, I
I was clicking the button to add it. Okay, that's what it was doing.
Okay, so mine says 5d4 times 10. How do I do that in chat to do that?
So what you do is I don't know how to do the multiplication thing. I have to look that up.
I do. So look, here's the easiest way to do it. If you want me to look at the top left corner of your screen.
Well, I know how to
See where
do
it's like-
that.
I'm just saying it's the easiest way to do it. Let's be honest.
I like typing, but sure.
Click on the little dice symbol up there, and then you can choose what dice and all that jazz. And I was doing wrong.
Trey, do you want me to type out what you're proficient in again?
Yeah, please.
So I want to do roll 5. It's like d4s.
And then
Shields. Okay.
simple weapons.
And then it says plus. How do I do?
That's supposed to be martial, not a martial. What'd you say, Zach M?
I'm doing this thing that Tim said, but it said plus something. I'm supposed to be multiplying by
You don't
10.
you don't have to do the plus. So just do that and then just multiply
5d4s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just multiply it in your head.
Yeah.
So for that, we just put
Or-
in, like, if we have light armor, we just put in type armor, proficiency light, and then we just save it.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep. And that'll help you
My
keep
God,
track
what
of
I
your
just got.
proficiencies and stuff.
You got a 12, so you get 120 gold.
Fuck yeah.
Zach M, you
do
can
you see
also
that?
just do like /roll and then like put in like 5d4 or whatever it was
Okay.
and hit enter and it'll roll for you.
Okay.
Simple weapons.
Simple weapons. I'm a simple weapon.
So I start out the game with 120 gold,
Correct.
and then I'll just subtract whatever I use to buy equipment.
Yes, yeah. And you don't have to spend
Okay,
it all. You
so-
keep your gold. You keep your gold.
Yeah, yeah. So under Paladin, it says that I have starting proficiencies in light, medium, heavy armor,
Yep.
and shields, and then weapons I have simple and martial weapons.
Yep.
So I can just pick any from.
Yeah, you can buy
Those.
any from those tables. Yep. And if you go to your character sheet, Zach M, I don't know if you heard this earlier. Do you have your character sheet up?
Yes.
In the very bottom left-hand corner, if you hit the plus button,
Okay.
it'll open a new like little thing there, and you can change. It says language under type, but you can change it to weapon, armor, or other, and you can write what your proficiencies are in there, so that you can keep track of them. And I'm sorry, Trevor, I just added another proficiency.
Okay.
I deleted it.
Tools and proficiencies. I have no tool proficiency.
Yeah.
And then it says custom skills. I don't know what custom skills.
Custom skills, I believe, will be homebrew skills. So, like, I will be talking to you guys about adding in special things to each one of your characters.
Okay, and then languages. Can I go ahead and add that in?
Yep, you can add
Because
that in, sure.
I'm proficient in Common and Elven,
Absolutely.
and then any of other of my choice. And I was gonna do Supernal.
Yep. Hey, Tim, can you move your head? Well, everyone's camera's frozen now. Shit.
Oh, this already. I just clicked the plus button and it said Elven, Dwarven, and Common. I don't know. I just hit the plus button. That was it.
Yeah, how do I know what language I speak?
It's under your race, I think.
Oh, here it is.
It'll
yeah.
tell you.
I just found it. Thank you.
You know what I think part of my problem is? I think my virus protection is shutting shit off.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not at all. Like, I think it's blocking you guys.
Wait. I don't get.
I have to delete something off of this. I clicked the plus button. Oh,
If you in order to delete it, you click
got
the little padlock.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, it is 9:26.
Yep.
Let's here in 4 minutes. Let's wrap up what we're doing right this second, and let us take a quick break. How does that sound,
Sure.
guys?
Yeah.
Let's
So
finish.
just to
shuffle.
make, what's the last thing? Because I have my proficiencies added and I have my skills added. Is there anything else? Because I've just been looking at spells because that's been pretty awesome.
You need to buy your equipment, Trevor.
I need to buy my equipment.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You can do one of two things. It gives you a suggested list of things you can take.
Where's that suggested list?
It's in your class page.
Oh, you start with the following equipment in addition to the equipment granted by your background.
Or
Wait, so do I have to buy it? Because it looks like This says I just start with it.
Well, I think you start with it. I don't remember though. I have to double check that one.
Okay.
What's the difference between simple and martial weapons?
Simple weapons are like a sword. Martial weapons are like Jesus, what is the difference? Like a sword that is like a curved sword that uses dexterity as the modifier. Like something a more war
Okay.
like a more advanced weapon is what it is basically. What
Okay.
page did I say chapter 5 was on? Never mind, I found it.
So I need to add all this equipment in.
So like a normal weapon's like a mace, a quarterstaff, a club. A martial weapon is like a battle axe, a flail, a great sword, a great axe, a lance, a long sword. Like weapons made for war. Whereas like, I guess javelins are made for war, but you can also use them for like hunting and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. Morning Star Pike. Anyway, so let's I want to figure out what you asked me there, Trevor. What gear you get?
Yeah, because sorry if I zoned
No,
out
it's
there.
important to know because I thought it was one or the other because I think that's how my group played it. But just because there's like anyone can do like house rules and stuff.
Right.
Your class and background determine your character's starting equipment, including weapons, armor, and other adventure gear. Record this equipment on your character sheet. All such items are detailed in Chapter 5. Instead of taking the gear given to you by your class and background, you can purchase your starting equipment. You have a number of gold pieces. Yeah, so it's one or the other.
So are you deciding that, or are we picking that?
It's up to you. I'll let that be up to you guys.
Okay. Because I start off with some pretty good stuff, it looks like. So I'll just go with that.
Yeah, I think for like you guys being new players or whatever.
I'm doing what it's told me to do. I did exactly.
Yeah,
what-
but at the same time, like so Trey's buying his gear, but if Trey wanted to, he didn't have to. But I respect him for buying it even more. No,
For me,
I'm just
since
kidding.
I have all this stuff listed, because like one of the things I have is just leather armor and any simple weapon. So
Right.
how do I figure out like
Go to chapter
what that is?
5. It starts on page 143,
Okay.
and you're gonna on page 145. You'll see a table called armor, and under light armor, the second choice is leather. It shows the
Okay.
costs, the armor class, which it's 11 plus your dex modifier. It's going to show your strength, which is required strength in order to wear it, which you're only going to have for like heavy armor. And if you have a disadvantage in stealth and the weight of the armor. We're not going to fuss with weight all that much, okay? I'm not going to get into like, oh, Trevor's encumbered. He can't possibly carry that much weight. So, yeah, there you go.
Good, that would suck.
But like obviously if you're trying to carry a horse, we're going to have issues.
Yeah.
We're going to have problems.
We might need to talk about things.
I can't carry a horse. Well, this is bullshit.
That's right. All right, it's 9:31. Everyone take a break. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the old be right back button. And yeah. When we come back, guys, we are going to finish up what little we have of the actual stat and item stuff, and we're going to start the RP stuff. We're going to talk about our characters and decide who loves who and who's in a secret relationship with who. So we'll see you guys back shortly.